Hello and good afternoon. It's been absolutely ages or it seems like it, since I've done one of these, but I was ill. I don't know if it's a cold or virus or whatever it was, but I was down and out, and then on top of that, I bashed my knee in the swimming pool while I was exercising. So I've been resting, recovering, and rehabilitating. But in the meantime, life has not stopped. There has been a lot of things going on. Still a lot of things going on. And I would say I'm in a point of transition. Not saying I'm changing gender, but I know when change is about to enter my life, kind of thing. So knowing God as well as I do, I'm being very patient and just sort of like riding things out. But I'll just give you an example. Today, or rather, I kind of established that this week I was going to go to the gym in the evenings, have a restful night's sleep, and then just get up because daylight's coming now at 6 o'clock. And then I would just work right through from 6 until the carer comes to put my sister to bed, and then head to the gym, which closes at 10. That was the plan. But then the carer who comes in the morning and the afternoon announced to my sister, I was in the kitchen and I heard her telling her that she would see her on Friday. So I asked her if she's going to be away until Friday, and she said yeah, but she hasn't said anything to me about that prior, but she's got someone to cover for her. So she usually comes around 5:30 in the morning, which in the summer is fine, I guess, because it's daylight and I'll be getting up anyway. But it can be slightly disruptive given that she comes 5:30 and then, or let's say I go to the gym and I come back and I'm exhausted and I'm going to sleep for a little bit. I don't have enough time to sleep before she comes back. So that's it's not easy to work that session. So as I said, the plan was to go in the evening because that seemed to make better sense. But what I did was, as soon as she left, after the afternoon visit, pack my bags, or rather pack my bag, I only take one bag, and headed out. And now I'm walking back leisurely. So it is now just after 3, so I'm going to stop and pick up the necessary provisions for tomorrow, and then be back to give my sister her dinner at 4. And it seems like this time of the day makes better sense, because if I get up at 6 in the morning and do 6 hours work and then leave at roughly 12:30 or 1, I will get a proper workout, and then I've got the rest of the evening to, whether it be work or prepare to do whatever work I have to do the next morning. And so it looks like this is the pattern that I'm going to work with. Rather than going in the morning or going in the evening, I'll just go in the afternoon. So anyway, so that's that. So it's just my chest. I still have a cough, but that's because I have a bad chest. If I get a cold or anything on the rest of my chest, it's going to take at least 1 month to shift. So I had my albus oil and I was in the steam room with that, just giving it some assistance to help it along, to speed up the process, if you like. My knee's better. I had people telling me that I should rest it because not this Saturday, gone previous Saturday, I wasn't even able to touch it, let alone stand on it. And by and by I hobbled to the pool and worked on it, and it is now completely pain-free. I can do everything that I was able to do with it before. So I guess the moral of that story is, don't listen to people who will tell you to relax and, just rest. The point of it, people get physiotherapy, like when I had my heart operation, I spent my 12th birthday in hospital. No sooner did I have the surgery, I was up and they had me doing rehab, physio. So I had to climb up the wall with my hands, and it was somewhat painful. So the idea is to actually work. I'm not an expert, but I can only tell you what works for me. So the idea is to work out the injury. That's what I find anyway. So everything's back to working order. Right, so what's been going on? So on Good Friday, the 29th of March, I held what was technically my birthday party. My birthday was the Saturday before, so it was 6 days before the party. And this is just a commentary on human beings. So there were a lot of people who said they were coming, even up until the day, and they didn't show up. I had a jazz band who were hired to play between 8 and 9. Everybody knew that. And some people turned up late asking where's the band, as though the band was going to wait for them. So people were swanning in as it pleased them. It made for a fascinating study in the sense that you are invited to a party and you swan in at your leisure. You don't feel inclined to come and support the event. And it was Good Friday, and I know many did not work on Good Friday, so they had the entire day to prepare and get themselves to the party on time. Then, in fact, I was still at the party when the "sorry I miss your party" messages started rolling in. And I'm always sick of hearing the word sorry. So I took to social media and posted, to whom it may concern, please stop bothering me with your "I'm sorry I missed your party" messages. My party didn't miss you. That was the last of it. I received no further "I'm sorry I missed your party" messages. But some very positive things have happened, like Tipper Irie. I'll give you an example of what good character is. So Tipper Irie, the musician, committed to coming to the party, but he had commitments in Birmingham over the bank holiday weekend. And he traveled from Birmingham to attend my party and arrived. In fact, he was the first person to arrive. So we arrived even before the band started playing and traveled back to Birmingham the next day. Right, so this was someone who was coming. Nobody had a better excuse than him to not to be there, because he was actually in Birmingham and he had commitments. And he fulfilled whatever commitments he had prior to coming back down to London, and then travel back to Birmingham the next day. How can you not respect that type of human being? Right, so literally, we've been having conversations, and that's literally the difference between failure and success. You cannot succeed if you're not committed. So I go back, and as I said, I haven't done one of these videos for a while because I was out of action. I spent my birthday, 23rd, flat on my back on the sofa, coughing, blocked up, just completely out of action. And, that was 23rd. And I'm still in the process of recovering. As I said, my chest needs to clear. But we don't stay down, we get back up. So I've done a hard session at the pool. I decided to take all of April off. I missed the last two training sessions of March because I was ill, and because of my knee I cancelled all of April with the personal trainer so that I could just rehabilitate my knee, because even though it feels better, I still need to strengthen it. So I just did an extremely tough session in the pool, and I intend to do for this week right through till Friday 4 more sessions, and that's it, to hit a certain target that I'm aiming at. The other thing I've for putting it in simple terms, I made this discovery as regards a formula for hair growth and hair loss, if you like, and I've been trialing it, and it makes your hair grow very quickly. I kid you not. In the space of 2 days, my hair grew half an inch. I've been monitoring it, and that's how it works, because I'm not sure if I mentioned, but last summer I took my hair out and all of the middle fell out, because I have very sensitive scalp. So the whole of the middle section of my hair fell out, I kid you not. And I just said to God, that's it, I'm not shaving it. Because usually whenever my scalp flares up, that's what happens, my hair falls out. And I said, this time I am not shaving it. And so I guess he condescended. And it's purely, one day I will tell the full story, purely by chance, I discovered this magic hair growth herb. And it works absolutely. But I'm gonna wait until a year, because I took a picture the day my hair fell out. So I'm gonna take another picture a year later, and most of this growth has been achieved in the last, I'm gonna say, month. Right, so I'm gonna show, eventually I will show the before and the after. So my point is, there is a cure for everything in nature. 1 second. Oops. Yeah, the experts will say, oh, there's nothing we can do. But I challenge God all the time. He is the giver and the taker of life. And I just think, I don't settle for less, let's just say. I expect God to do better, given that he can do all things. And so I challenge him all the time to do better. There are some people who are very skeptical as regards my claim that this stuff that I inadvertently discovered is great for regrowing hair. Very skeptical, because experts say hair grows at a rate of maximum half an inch per month. But I managed half an inch in 2 days, and I will, as said, show the results at some point. Right, I'm going to leave this here, but there's a lot to catch up on. But it's sort of, it's mostly, all right, so I think I mentioned I was supposed to move into the flat next door, but I'm not doing that now because she decided to go with an estate agent. And I've always said, and I still maintain, if I was going to buy a property, I'm going to buy it cash. So in other words, I don't want to have any dealings with estate agents or anything of that nature. So had she been willing to do a gentlewoman's agreement, I would now be pitched up in the flat next door. But that was something that came up, so it wasn't something in my plans ever. My plan was to jettison from my sister's place into the desired property at such a time as it manifested, in God's time. But like I said, it would have been handy because I would have had much more space being next door. But I absolutely didn't want to go the estate agent route, so that's not going to happen. Like I said, there's a lot more going on, but I'll come back to that at some future point. Have a lovely day. Look after yourself. Bye-bye.